Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com. The rumor is that middleweight Kelly Pavlik is considering a fight in April against Sergio Martinez. If that fight takes place, I'll consider that fight a mismatch. I like Sergio Martinez in that fight. In fact, I believe Martinez likely would dominate that fight more than Bernard Hopkins dominated his fight against Kelly Pavlik. Now, Martinez is not unbeatable. He has lost before. He lost to Antonio Margarito. As an aside, on my scorecard, I had Martinez winning his fight against Paul Williams. I do not consider that a loss. I consider that a questionable decision. He did lose to Antonio Margarito. Martinez is a counterpuncher. Styles make fights. Counterpunchers have a problem with volume punchers, especially volume punchers with great chins, because there are too many punches to counter, and a fighter with a great chin won't be discouraged by a well-placed counter in defense. Now, unfortunately for Kelly Pavlik, he doesn't have the volume of punches necessary to keep off a great counterpuncher like Sergio Martinez. Not only that, Pavlik has an excellent jab, but at the highest levels of the sport, that's where Martinez is, quite frankly, that jab can be neutralized. I would encourage viewers to take a look at how Bernard Hopkins neutralized Kelly Pavlik's jab. A fighter with foot speed can literally move around the ring and use distance in such a way as to neutralize a jab, and Kelly Pavlik, without his jab as a pathfinder, is a very lost fighter. Martinez also can fight backing up. He can fight coming forward. Don't be fooled by the fact that he's an excellent boxer. He also is a puncher, as his knockouts attest. In fact, those who saw the Williams fight will remember that at the end of the first round, Sergio Martinez was able to put Paul Williams down. Also in his fight against Kermit Cintron, this is the same Kermit Cintron who Floyd Mayweather is thinking about fighting. He put Kermit Cintron down in that fight as well. Martinez chooses to box rather than punch, but when he wants to punch, he can punch. And the hand speed advantage he's going to have in this fight is going to be so big that there is a possibility that halfway through the fight, Martinez decides to sit on his punches and to send Kelly Pavlik home early. Let me also point out, too, before I get a flood of emails about Kelly Pavlik's chin, Kelly Pavlik was down against Jermaine Taylor, and when he got up off the canvas, Kelly Pavlik looked hurt. That was not a flash knockdown in that first Taylor fight. Now, let me point out the obvious. Kelly Pavlik has a very good punch, and great punchers always have a puncher's chance of winning a fight. So if you do want to straddle the bet, I would say take Martinez to win this fight. If you're a little bit concerned, throw a little money on a straddle on Kelly Pavlik by knockout. I simply do not see how Kelly Pavlik can come close to beating Sergio Martinez by a decision if the scoring is on the up and up. Let me also point out, too, that Pavlik will probably be a bit overrated because of his recent wins over less than stellar competition, and also over the fact that he did go the distance against Jermaine Taylor in the rematch, and he did outpoint Jermaine Taylor. Understand that Martinez, style-wise, is a very different fighter than Jermaine Taylor. Jermaine Taylor comes straight at you, fights out of a shell, isn't the most mobile guy in the ring. Sergio Martinez, by contrast, is all over the ring. He's hitting you with well-placed counters. He is a master boxer. He is a pro's pro, and he has some of the best stamina in the sport. I like Sergio Martinez, and Martinez will probably be the underdog in the fight. Don't worry too much where the fight takes place, because after what I viewed as the skewed scoring in the Paul Williams fight, I'm sure everyone in boxing is going to look closely at the scoring in Martinez's next fight. I thought Martinez beat Kermit Cintron. That fight was scored a draw. I thought Martinez beat Paul Williams. I'll leave it up to you, the viewer, to tell me who won that fight. And I do not believe, even if this fight is in Youngstown, Ohio, that they would be able to rip off Sergio Martinez if he fights the kind of fight that I think he is capable of. I like Sergio Martinez over the better known and probably more favored Kelly Pavlik. Let me know your thoughts. Leave them for me here. Also, visit us at gamblersadvisory.com, predictboxing.blogspot.com, and as I always say, if I'm wrong, punish me in the ratings here on YouTube, but if I'm right, give me 5 stars. Thanks for watching.